Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the weekly recap and review. Um, so we're gonna go straight into Week 10 nine's matchups. Pretty good matchups. We had a bunch of crazy wins. We can probably solidify last place right now. Maybe. AJ still has 4 more weeks to bring his season back from the depths, but right now there's a fight at the top and there's a fight for the playoff spots. So we're gonna go right into our Week 9 scoreboard, and then we're gonna go through Week 10's recap, and then we're gonna bring Stair in to come talk about, you know, Stair stuff. So we're gonna go. Week nine's matchups were pretty crazy. We had two 6-2 teams going off against each other to solidify a second place in our league right now. We had Ben Affleck versus the 12th man. 12th man takes that one, which is me, 135 to 110. That was pretty crazy. Then we had Tuanon, Lil Rando, beating Tristan Thompson. Oh, that was Little Rando trying to pull his season back after making a terrible trade with Frank. I mean, who really knows if it was really terrible though? Michael Thomas could have came back and did something, but Caesar is now the weekly high scorer with probably the highest score I've ever seen in this league so far. So at 161.18 to beating Tristan Thompson 66.92. The next from the bottom, he's slowly getting wins every week or every other week. I'm not even gonna try the trend, but he wins that one 86.6 to turn to Pinero's 78.0. Then we have I'm Sorry Miss Jackson with 85.2 taking the L to Mr. Faison with Team Faison scoring 86.4. That was probably I'm sorry Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never. Closest matchup of this week. Then we have Love Hurts. We're gonna bring Love Hurts in for a couple seconds. But Love Hurts takes the close victory against Kyler University. It came down to Monday night, and Love Hurts held it on. Then we have Team Cardona versus Average Joe's. Team Cardona getting his second win of the season with 109.74. His team turning it around. And versus Average Joe's is another 5-4 team, 79.89. So we had the craziest matchup of the week. We had biggest rivalry in the league this year so far. We got Frank versus Kyle, Fresh Prince of Hilaire versus Team Pinero. Team Pinero takes down the undefeated 0-8 team of Kyle Bennett, 91.18 to 88.3. That was a crazy game. I don't know, like, it's pretty crazy. But that rivalry continues. Not really a rivalry when you're 17-0, but like still call it a rivalry. But bring Stair in right now. What's up, Stair?
Yo, what up? It's your boy Stair. The leader of the Nickelodeon Army, aka #1 in the division. What up, dude? Come talk to me. Come talk to me real nice, though. Real nice. 5 in a row. Shouts to Andy. Much appreciated, bro. Unfortunately, it had to be you. And now we're gonna turn our sights on Skiggy. I like my matchups this week. I like Christian McCaffrey off the bye with some rest after getting 3 touchdowns, 1 passing, 1 catching, 1 running. Oh, gosh. I like Kenneth Walker. He was secretly on the trade block, but I can't let that go. I can't let that go, especially not to the person who wanted him. That would have been Frank all over again. Might have let the beans out on that one, but yeah. But I like my squad. I like our matchups. I think the Commandos are going to be no match for the Eagles, and I think that's going to be another dominant game for Smitty. So, And my defense, we're going to do what we got to do. Definitely like having the Eagles defense on staff because I think outside of like 1 week, they've got the job done. I've been a pretty happy kid.
All right, so I mean, we're gonna get back to Stair in a little bit. I gotta ask him a couple questions, but let's go right into the Week 10 review. So this week we have, as Stair said, we have a matchup for real second place right now. We had the top of the Nickelodeon division versus second place in Disney division. A win right here could solidify the 12th-man first place spot, or Stair actually pulling through with a 6-game win streak. See how that works out. We got 12th man versus Love Hurts. We got Tristan Thompson versus Team Cardona. This is the toilet bowl right here. Right here, I'm going to probably give this the game of the week, because right here, the loser of this one is probably going to be the loser of the league. But we still have 4 more weeks. We'll see how that plays out in the end. We got Team Pinero versus Team Faison, the 2 most uncreative team names in our league. They're going to go down for final battle. We got Kyle University versus Fresh Prince of Lear. Kyle's team has been falling apart, but I think his team is pretty strong. Andy's team is pretty strong, so we'll see how that goes. Then we have I'm Sorry Miss Jackson versus Tuanon, the 2 trolls. That one's probably going to be a good matchup also. We have Average Joes versus Team Turn to Pinero. Then we have the last matchup of this week, Show Me Them TDs versus Ben Affleck. So just keep posted. Standings are inside the app. If you're not training right now for voted punishment, you better start training right now. Start preparing for the postseason. And again, if you are not in the postseason, stay your ass out the waivers. One other thing that before we get into back to asking Stair some questions is that this week is the final week for trades. The trade deadline is November 16th. So if you're going to get trades in, make them fair, get your trades in, set your teams up. Let's go back into Stair's question.
Who knows? But speaking of Josh Allen,
that's pretty strong.
Hey, Kyle, how you feeling, buddy? I know, bro. I know it's tough. This fantasy football thing is like week to week. You're up, you're down, you're up. You had the whoo, and now it's a whoo. Good luck, Bo. Good luck. We're going to see how good of a fantasy football player you actually are. Not like this streaking rookie luck thing. You know, we're actually going to see it. You know, who knows? You could be the next Frank. Because I don't really think you built your depth. I think you're just riding with who you had, and we'll see. We'll see. Elijah, pick it up. You're slipping. I know, bro. I expect more from you, bro. I expect more from you. I want more from you, because you gotta be a rival of some sort, right? You was talking all that trash, so you get. Come on, bro. Let's do it. Show me something. Shouts to Greg. Shouts to the shit bowl of AJ and Tommy. You know, somebody's got to win this week. And somebody's going to be shooting a combine video. And yeah. Hey, everybody, let's avoid trading with Caesar. Because he does this every year. And at some point, we have to stop doing it. Because we're giving him a playoff berth every single time this happens. Like this AJ Brown trade, yeah, that's a playoff berth. But in typical Caesar fashion, I think he's gonna fall apart right around the finish line and be like, God damn it, happened again. But at least we get to the playoffs. That's cool. That's cool. So let's finish out the year, guys. I'm having a blast. Let's ride for 6.